What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Bandai movie monster series, Spacegodzilla and Mogera. Alright, my zillions, we got some movie monster series action for you today. We got Mogera, and if you don't know why I keep doing it like that, it's from the Wii game, Godzilla Unleashed, Mogera, and Spacegodzilla, both from Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla. I got these from HLJ. These are the latest movie monster series figures. I'm not sure if these are reissues or what. I got brand new for us here. I get these mostly for Ultrazilla Jr. At this point, because he likes the Godzilla, and you know, I don't want to give him my Monstars. Though he really wants those, but he accepts all of these guys and he plays with them heartily. And he's already started playing with these. Mogera has a little bit of a little mess up on his nose that I don't know if it was through him or if it was through the packaging, because if you saw my unboxing of these guys, of the whole HLJ box, his nose was sticking out of the baggie. So yeah, and you can see that little point right there is missing paint. So let's take a look at them further off the turntable. Alright, starting out with Mogera here. As I said, he's got the, and I just tried to turn his head and he can't turn his head. He's got the little paint fleck off his nose there and a little bit off the side. Otherwise, it's a really good head sculpt. I think it's very nicely done. The yellow in his eyes look good. The red up there is fine. And overall, the sculpt is nice. The sculpt throughout the body is pretty good as well. I like it. It's better than, say, the Kiryu, the Heavy Arms Kiryu that came out. I think that was softer than this. I mean, they are soft vinyl figures, but you know what I'm saying, a softer sculpt. And this is actually pretty good. I think it's a very nice Mogera. He has a very nice shape about him. I really dig it. So there you go. You got the light blue, metallic blue in his neck there, and on his shoulders, and on his leggies. You can tell I have a kid. You know, like the threads there, and that looks good. They didn't paint on the bottom. That's fine. I don't need it painted on the bottom. This is done in the same kind of metallic dark blue as the nose, and those look good. They don't open or anything like that, but yeah. And you got the blades on the back, which are sculpted well. The tail is sculpted well. It's also, I mean, the sculpt on the bottom. So overall, I think the sculpt and the paint, besides a little bit of thing on the nose, is pretty good. You know, I really dig the way Mogera looks. For Spacegodzilla, his eyes aren't so great. He's a little cross-eyed. Yeah, that's a thing there. Yep, that's a thing there. What are you gonna do? Hard to complain for a $15 figure, and especially one that's not gonna ultimately be mine. But yeah, definitely, you know, cross-eyed there. His horn is done in yellow there, and that's pretty fine. His mouth looks decent enough. The teeth are painted nicely on both sides. Excuse me, Mogera. And the tongue is painted well. You got this metallic, like kind of salmon-y looking color here. That's actually really nice. It's a really nice color. And then that same color is here on the horns, on the shoulder horns. Shoulder spikes, you know, and it gradiates into the white, and I think that's a nice effect. It looks pretty good. It's got paint on his hands, kind of that usual fuzzy movie monster series paint. Same thing with the feet. It is what it is. His dorsal fins, his crystally dorsal fins look pretty good. You know, they gradiate up from the charcoal gray body, and I think that's pretty well done. You know, I think it looks good. Or gradiate down, I should say. It's probably downwards since it was probably sprayed up. It's a little messy over here, but, you know, overall, I think that looks pretty good, you know? So, not bad at all. The sculpt is decent. He's a little small in stature. You know, I mean, honestly, the scaling on movie monster series isn't so hot overall. But the look of the figure is pretty good. You know, I think the sculpt work looks very nice throughout. The belly surely looks very nice. The knees look good, and overall, you know, again, the scaling on his back, the spines look pretty good, really good. And I really like his shoulder spikes; they look good. So, besides the paint issue in the eye, I feel like this is pretty good, and they're both nicely done overall, for sure. Articulation is pretty simple on these guys. Swivel at the shoulders, and that is it for Mogera. He has nothing else. As far as Spacegodzilla, swivel at the head, swivel at the bottom of the shoulder there. Oh yeah, there's no swivel at the legs. I thought there was. Swivel at the tail, and that is it for Spacegodzilla. So, kind of weak articulation. I mean, it's expected of the movie monster series to be not so great in the articulation department, but it's pretty particularly weak. We saw the Kiryu, same thing with the legs. I kind of want some leg articulation. There's no reason not to give him. I can see it here. Maybe some rotation at the bottom, but like some articulation cuts at the thighs there would be nice. Even though I'm giving these to my son at 4 wants some articulation. He wants to be able to pose around and play with his characters here. So it's not a collector's thing either. He complains about it as well. So, you know, these are in the Bandai's boys division pretty much, and you know, boys demand more. They do. For your size comparisons, here is SH Monster Arts Gamera 3, Mezco Black and White King Kong, the Bandai America Dino Thunder Megazord, Super Mini Plot Gridman, and a movie monster series anime Godzilla. And since I don't have the movie monster series version of this Godzilla, here's the NECA version, and as you can see, it scales pretty good. I mean, again, Spacegodzilla is pretty small, but he stands on level. So does Mogera. So if you wanted, you know, guys, for your NECA, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Here's Spacegodzilla with his SH Monstars counterpart, and as you can see, he's not that much smaller. I mean, head length, they're about the same. The spikes are a little bit, they stand a little bit higher on the SH Monster Arts, but yeah, there you go. It's not so bad. And here's the same comparison with Mogera and his SH Monster Arts counterpart. His nose is chipped too. What the heck? Yeah, so they stand around the same height or so. So pretty good. Final thoughts. I'm always hard pressed to say that these movie monster series figures aren't worth it for like $15 each or less, whatever. You know, if you're importing them, well, plus shipping, what else? You know, like, I don't really count shipping too much. I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing, shipping. Because it depends on what you're shipping it with, or if you're shipping it by themselves, and so many factors, and how you're shipping it. But, you know, you probably get them for about $20 or so here in the US from a US seller. And that's not so bad either. I think they're worth it. You know, I think of the two, Mogera is much better than Spacegodzilla. I just like the sculpt better, and I think he stands really cool and it looks really nice. So Spacegodzilla is a little soft, you know, or maybe a lot soft. I don't know. Like as I compared him with the Monster Arts, looking at them, it's like, wow, he's super soft in the sculpt department. But there you go. That's my review. I still think they're both worth it, and you can use them for different things. I do like them with that NECA. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's my review. Hope you dug it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time. Peace out, peeps.